Welcome back, everybody, to yet another RMZD Dota 2 Pubcast. So this is a special moment in time for us squad and squadettes. It took me like 7,000 years to figure out why the hell I couldn't get this replay to work. The person who submitted it actually had to Dropbox it to me. And then going through the standard procedure that I used for like the year before that I did replays, I put it in the replay folder and I tried to, play demo, replay / the number, and it just didn't work. And it didn't work, and it didn't work, and it didn't work, and I kept trying to figure out why. Then I realized that for some reason there's a totally different replay folder now. There's like 2 replay folders in the Dota folder. What the fuck, Steam? So, whatever. I got it to work. Hey, look at that. Oh, I'm going insane. Okay. So here we go. Here we go, guys. Ooh. So anyone watching this from the US, we just had a ridiculous blizzard. I am on the East Coast, so I was also a part of that blizzard fantasticalness. What's happening? Is it not? Oh, I didn't hit play. So yeah.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Record snowfall in Virginia, where I'm from.
Sky Wrath May.
Earth Shaker.
Not really where I'm from.
Tinker.
Juggernaut.
Dark Seer.
So I get to watch the world end. It's pretty fun. I also work driving around right now, so that's fun. Oh, Blade and Soul. Hey. Okay. Alright, so we're in the game. Oh my god.
It's in the bag.
Prepare for
Change
battle.
this every time beforehand, and it doesn't actually work. So let us get in the game.
It's in the bag.
In the bag!
In the bag. I definitely can do Earthshaker, right, guys? Alright, so introducing the teams on the Radiant team. We're gonna have Focus. Look at him focused. So focused. Running the top lane, getting scouted out by our Juggernaut, actually. Look at this intelligent play. You know that this is not US East because they did things like run to a common ward spot to try to block it. Wow, that's crazy. So Focus playing the Darkseer, mid, we're going to have our Cody Hart playing our Tinker, Rain on our Slark, what the fuck, on our Spiritbreaker, JDM on our Skywrath Mage. A lot of capital names. On the Dark team, we have Selena Gomez playing our Wind Ranger.
The battle
Pharrell,
begins.
the famous music artist.
Smart money.
Bounty Hunter. OMG. So OMG is on one team. What the fuck's on the other team? So OMG playing the Invoker because he's a fucking tryhard. Mr. Bad News playing our Earthshaker. And Juggernaut is being played by Gunner Carrot. Carrot. So what do we got here? Anything cool? Fairy Fires. Orb of Ebola. No regen on Bounty Skater. Interesting. He bought everything. Holy shit, what a boss. Yeah, definitely not US East. Because I think this is a 4.5k. If this was US East, where I play, and this was 4.5k, which is what I play on, I don't even know. It would just be awful. A fissure happens. I don't really know what his plan was, but he's just going to stand here and block it. That's actually really smart. We're going to use the spin on Focus. Focus is going to try to TP out. And they burst him down in time. No! Look at this! What are these plays? People, like, aren't idiots.
Wanted that.
I'm actually, like, flabbergasted. We got Wex Quas Invoker going against Tinkerino. Tinker going for the laser and missiles. Not fearing any ganks. A Bounty Hunter and an Earthshaker. Interesting. I would have suspected like one in. I guess this makes sense. You can see them up here still. You can tell the lane's being pulled back, so somebody's pulling. It's only one person ganking. He could die to just the Well, he's got laser. I guess against Wex Quas you can't. I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I'm not a Tinker player anymore. Yeah, level 1 Bounty Hunter plus a level 3 Invoker, I guess, can't kill Tinker with laser. Anyways, what do I know?
Not gonna happen.
Slark, no points in Essence Shift, not looking to trade hits with the Windrunner. Cool. We got some side pulls going on, both sides doing the thing where they hit creeps. Got pretty equal farm across the board. Nice laugh. Do I need to increase my mic levels? Maybe I do.
Tis mine.
Let's just do that. Hello? Is anybody out there? Alright, mid lane. Yep, there's the... Yeah, okay. There's the gank.
First blood.
Oh, he had a haste rune. GG called that.
Indeed, I am
And Scarlet Mage rotates in, but zero armor hero getting, is about to get wrecked. No, Bounty Skater. Okay, my boy. So yeah, no rune control, via wards for the Radiant team. That makes it a little rough. They, Skyroth did go to get the rune with his homies. Or for his homies for the squad. But, yeah, top rune was the real rune. Got a haste. Just, Tinker couldn't react fast enough to the hasted Bounty Hunter. That sucks. Focus trying to dive. Bad news top lane. He is gonna get spin to wind away. Level 3 on him. Nice la. Level 3 on Wind Runner. I refuse, man. I refuse. Wind Runner. Oh, you guys can't see my pop-ups, actually. I just noticed that. Because it's game capture, not screen capture. Hey, I actually don't have to go offline. I can still talk to my friends and DM all you guys watching. Hey. So Mr. Bad News living his life. Not a actually, Earthshaker is pretty good against Darkseer. What am I saying? If you can block him off, it does things. But this Darkseer being a player can always just try to TP out. This hero has stupid high base HP. Because Darkseer has the most insane stats, ignoring his Agi. But look at his base armor still. 16 Agi, 7 armor. Craigasm. Let's compare that to Skyroth Mage. 17 Agi, 0
Dire's
armor.
top tower is under attack.
Bounty Skater got his boots.
Regeneration.
Efficiently copy and biz and go in. They're gonna go and turn around onto the Tinker. Yeah, they're going on the Tinker. They got the Orb of Ebola and the Janata slow. They're gonna try to click him down. Cold Snap already expended. Another Tornado is used as well here. I don't think they killed the Tinker. They're actually gonna turn around on the Invoker. JDM with no mana left.
It's probably
And
not a
Tinker?
probably.
Bet that hurt. Tinker kind of just wanders back into a Bounty Hunter and dies. Bounty Hunter's not gonna try to dive. Oh, you gotta go for that, dude. You're faster. Are you faster? You are faster by a lot. You have boots. Boo.
Radiant's middle tower
Meanwhile,
is under
Windrunner does
attack.
die, getting dove under tower actually by Schlark plus Space Cow. Space Cow's gonna charge mid. They'll look to turn this back around on the Invoker. Yeah, he's got Tornado. Rockets, nope, doesn't get it off. No 17%, but it was not needed anyways. Bounty Skater still running around. Windrunner going in on our boy Slark, who actually has no points in Essence Shift. I have never, well, I can't remember the last time I saw this, if I ever have. Strange. Almost level 6 though. It's good times for Slark, homie. The Dire team's gonna have some problems with the Slark. Until Windrunner gets a lot of points in Shackle Shot, and then still it's, you know, projectile stun. That's not guaranteed. So, not so reliable. Also, Bounty Hunter's gonna have troubles against Slark once he's 6, because anytime he's near the Slark will know if he's paying attention. Because the Shadow Dance passive will, the buff will go away. So actually, this Slark pick, pretty good. Invoker, though, however, does have some pretty good, very high damaging AoE ground targeted spells, which are what you kind of want against Slark. So when he goes into Shadow Dance, you can still kill him. Invoker turning around, a gank, just burning some mana on everybody. I don't really know what their plan was. Meanwhile, Scarlet Mage, actually, they killed the Bounty Hunter.
That something good may be.
Because the Shackle Shot did land, this is a build. She really wants to kill this Slark, but he's already 6. I think you abandon this shit. Wand, Fairy Fire? No, it doesn't need it. why? You could just harass the Slark out of lane if you max power shot. Am I wrong? Like, this maybe lets you kill him, like burst him down, but a Slark with no farm is pretty shit. I don't think this makes any sense. This like sets up other people's bursts, like if Invoker comes, but he's not Wex Quas. Or he is Wex Quas. He's not Wex Exor or Quas Exord. Wex Exord. The dream. Juggernaut holding, not skilling his ulti at 6. I guess this is the 4.5k issues in Europe. This is Europe. I think this is European. I might be crazy. I might be mixing this up with a different replay, but why? Maybe it was like to survive a gank and I'm just AFK in the brain. That makes sense. They're gonna try to spin onto the dark suit, he just runs away. Turning around on what the fuck? The Iron Shell and the cow flats are not enough. Healing ward is thrown down. Everybody's happy. Tinker catching up, actually past the Invoker in last hits. That's surprising, I guess. So level 8, Invoker takes his point in Exort. Makes sense. Not wanting to have to use Tornado or Cold Snap every time the Space Cow charges you makes sense. Wanting to be able to use Deafening Blast, although Deafening Blast does cost more mana. And this build does not give you very high in. Tinker just turns around on the Bounty Hunter kills.
Now that's bleeding edge technology.
But Invoker is gonna get 17% in.
Down.
Meanwhile, Windrunner just doesn't do anything. This can't be good.
Gotcha.
Like, who are you so afraid of? Because, yeah, you're not going to kill the Slark. You could have done way better in lane. There's no farm.
Bury
You
me
can still
beneath
again.
the tree.
The cow's not here. Oh, Bounty Hunter is getting bashed onto the dust. They didn't, but he should die to the urn? Yeah, he's going to die to the urn. No. Oh, Wanderino! I should maybe look at his items, shouldn't I? So, Bounty Hunter just being a boss, making some space. Level 4 at 9 minutes. Cool. What else we got? What's happening? Gunner finally skills his ultimate and is going to get brought down by JDM. Another sick rotation from our homie Scarlet Mage. But Earthshaker takes off the Darkseer with the Rock Dick of Glory. GG well played is called. Oh, man. What the fuck is this build? What is everybody doing? I'm pretty sure you want to silence people in this game. I'm pretty sure a lot of his teammates would have lived when they tried to gank the Invoker if he had Ancient Seal. This makes no fucking sense. So you gain 60 damage, 5% slow, and 2-second reduction on the cooldown instead of having an ability that is insane. Alright. Nobody knows how to skill build. Or they were trying next level shit. You know, I can't hate on the next level shit. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. How loud am... I think I'm actually just been really quiet this whole time, haven't I? Like, the sound in game is louder than me. Rip. Is this better? Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is better, I think. Maybe I turned down my in-game sound, actually. Volume. 0.3.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Maybe I turned down even more.
Shackled.
Windrunner gonna survive with the wand. Yeah, 8 HP, doesn't even fairy fire. What a boss. The believing was real. Cowman is in. Gets dunked though. Is Bounty Hunter gonna survive again from this urn? No, not so lucky this time. Has the 1 HP. Moment of sadness, but dies. Focus level 7. No points in wall. Against a passive crit hero. Interesting. I'm sure that's fine, actually. I actually, no. I don't think you need 3 points in Surge. What does that do?
Battle Fury!
What does that save you from? That 2 points doesn't save you from. Like, Tornado Purges, whatever level. Shackle Shot, you're I guess you still have it on for a long time after Shackle Shot, but like the Windrunner isn't coming. You still run away from Bounty Hunter. A good fissure still kills you.
Dire's bottom tower is under
It's an
attack.
8-second fissure duration, so you're still dead no matter what level you're at. I don't know. That makes no sense. So Naguma's getting turned around upon. He gets brought down. Skyrath is kind of drive-bying her. Big fight breaking out middle. OMG getting very low, but what the fuck is getting out of here? Not popping his haste? Maybe he did pop his haste and just doesn't show it to me. Shuriken is bouncing. Level 6 is now up on the Bounty Hunter. This is spooky time for the Radiant team. Is Wex, Quas, Invoker going Midas? You wanna... You're drawing the game out? Why? I like drums and shit. Go fight with your team. I feel like that's a bad call. Again, still no Mystic Seal. Or, Ancient
Dire's
Seal.
middle tower
Mystic
is
Seal.
under
Whatever.
attack.
Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare! And, yeah, no Ancient Seal. Excuse me. So, the tracks are coming out now. Tinker with the Max March trying to catch back up. Actually, not catch back up, is at the top. Fuck last hits, we're going GPM? Sure. Let's look at GPM squad. Nah, let's look at net worth squad. So understandably, our homie Juggernaut is at the top as he has been uncontested top pretty much all game. Slark is near the top, but I guess this, I don't know actually, surprising. You'd think that Slark would be at the top. Maybe he's just missing last hits. Who knows? But yeah, sorry, I've been tweaking my mic levels because my mic is positionally very good, I guess, in the way you want a mic to be. That if I'm not facing directly into my mic, it doesn't pick things up, so it doesn't pick up like a lot of residual sound. Selena Gomez going in on Rain, but Rain's gonna get brought down. A nice combination of Darkseer Shell plus various heroes good with Shell on. In particular, Space Cow and Slark Boy. Look at these picks, man. What is this? Who, like, understands how to draft heroes? Slark gonna pounce in again. Catch out Pharrell. And they do bring him down. The cow's going in as well. Yeah, under the shaker, of course. Mais bien sûr.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
Tinker's coming in to
fortified.
defend the mid tower. Should be pretty easy. We see our Invoker doesn't really feel very,
Radiant's top tower
you know,
is under attack.
6.86 Invoker-y.
Dire's structures
Shackle
are
Shot gonna land on Rain, but no, he hits Q. And again, Wind Ranger has level 2 power shot, and she is one of 2 heroes, 3 heroes, that can defend tower in the air, with the Invoker not coming for some reason. So they lose a tower for free, because she can't defend her tower solo, because she doesn't have max power shot. This makes me so confused! I mean, I get she's offlane Windrunner, and so the utility is such that you want to be able to roam around, but she's not roaming. She maxed stun to sit in lane. And I get it's to try to kill the Slark, but it's not going to work. Now, there's a big fight happening. I'm blind. But good thing we can cheat! Bounty Scooter coming in, trying to kill off JDM on his Skywrath Mage. Bounty Hunter with the face boots has some pretty good physical damage. Going to go in onto the Skywrath Mage, gets the track. Has the Genetic coming down in a second. And the Shuriken.
Nest of thorns.
Just Ancient Seal him and you live. Like, come on, man. Who doesn't skill Ancient Seal? That skill is so good that people max it over anything else a lot of the time, or some of the time at least. Mech coming out very soon on our Darkseer. I think this game might come down to who has mech first, and given that there isn't really any mech builder as good as Darkseer on the Dire team, I feel the Radiant team will have a good advantage. And they have good things like Spear Breaker with Ion Shell. You don't max charge? That's your only stun. Maybe because it's your only stun, you'd rather have Empowering Haste? But you have... Huh. Whatever. And the Radiant team does have good combos with the Darkseer, which is Darkseer, as we all know, is an incredible hero, but part of Darkseer being incredible demands that he has heroes that synergize with him. Pretty much, there's a million heroes that synergize with him, as we can see this game. Oh, nice pounce landing on Selena Gomez. Surge is being thrown down on Rain. Rain, the famous Counter-Strike player, will help out his Spirit Breaker and killing out the Windrunner. Pharrell is here, tracking people up, not maxing Shuriken. What?
Dire's bottom tower
Like,
is under
you
attack.
needed to do this before they buffed Bounty Hunter's Shadow Walk, so that at level 1, it's complete. You have 100% invisibility at level 1 if you spam it. So why put another point in it? The only reason to do that is for like mana conservation reasons.
Dire's
But
middle
he's
tower is
going
under
a mana regen build. He's getting charged by the Spirit Breaker, but TP in from our Earthshaker is going to dissuade that charge. But see, this is good. This is good aggression by Darkseer plus Spirit Breaker. This is the way this combo should be played. They should be applying pressure everywhere. So Spirit Breaker does have some deaths, but he has a million kills. Meanwhile, Skywrath Mage, for some reason, is way out mid. This ward scouts him out, I'm assuming. He's actually was in the middle of the river. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. What he's doing is playing a pub game and, having moments where you stop paying attention. Which everybody in the world does. Earthshaker, though, can they turn this around? He drops the Fissure, gets the Echo Salami and the Enchant Totem, and yeah, Pastrami. So yeah, Earthshaker should have... Oh, Juggernaut gets a kill on Darkseer.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, level 2 GG slash. The good old GG slash squad. So yes, Earthshaker will have maxed out Aftershock by the time he gets his blink,
Dire's top
probably.
tower is under
I can't
attack.
imagine him getting 800 gold
Dire's
and
structures
not
are
gaining
fortified. Radiant's bottom
455
tower is
experience.
under attack.
But crazier things have happened. Maybe he'll skill Enchant Totem at level 10 for some reason. Then skip ult and skill it at 11. And then skill it at 12 again. And I don't know. Tinker kills off Windrunner bot. Does he have
10% inspiration, 90% decapitation.
These are items I should be looking for, but I'm not a very good caster anymore. I never really was. So that's why we're doing this. We're all practicing together. You guys get to listen to me, looking at, middle of trees and stuff. And we all get to review together. So Pharrell, getting all yellowy on the JDM. I need to be using this. This is the thing I've been missing in my life. JDM trying to get out of here, but no, there is a Tinker. Tinker who just kind of hits any button, and then the no HP Bounty Hunter dies. So we're rushing in Orchids on Bounty Hunter. Why? Like, I get how it can be good, but... I mean, it's an Orchids. I don't know. I don't know,
Radiant's
man.
middle tower is under attack.
I just don't think it's what his team needs. Glimmer Cape? I don't know. Mech? Really need a mech. There's a lot of
Dire's
AoE
top
damage
tower
coming
is
out from
under
the...
attack.
Really just the Ion Shells, honestly, and Skywrath Mage and Slark shit. You need to save people from just Slark plus Ion Shell, Spear Breaker plus Ion Shell. A lot of burst. So maybe Glimmer Cape, but, they're going to have detection anyways. There's already a Bounty Hunter. I don't know. I don't know about Orchids. Doesn't really make any sense.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And just everybody dies top lane. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This Orchids, I get you can silence people. Like, you could sneak up on the Slark and silence him before he uses anything. But if the Slark is paying attention, he'll know when he's seen by a Bounty Hunter.
Has fallen.
His Shadow Dance will go away. So maybe if he's farming a lane. Which is true. That actually is a good time for that to happen. But then you need Bounty Hunter plus at least one. I don't know. I don't know. It feels bad, man. So if we look at the gold charts, actually the Dire team isn't that far behind, surprisingly. The Juggernaut, Battle Fury Juggernaut, yeah. He's doing the thing where he hits creeps a lot. Who would ever
Dire's
try
top
hard
tower
pick
is under
Juggernaut?
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, who would ever... That's my last match. Never mind. a game before that, I may have I picked Juggernaut. And yeah, in that game I abandoned. Actually, I had to go play with. I was playing Don't Starve with a friend of mine. So yeah, I'm a dirty abandoner. I'm a dirty Juggernaut picker and a dirty abandoner. Feels bad, man. That now makes me have like 8 abandons throughout time. Everybody's dead. Tinker.
That effect.
Tinker is at his peak. He's way ahead of everybody else. His damage output is far surpassed everybody's HP pool, so this shit's gonna happen. Laser, rocket, blink, laser, Dagon, repeat. Oh, nice, nice little ulti. From our Juggernaut, trading 2 for 3. Bounty Hunter tracks were they
Dire's
utilized?
bottom tower is under attack.
Je ne pas? I don't know. I don't speak French, guys. Rain going with the Blink Dagger. BSJ would not approve. Although I do. BSJ thinks Shadowblade is always better and Blink is shit on Slark, and I actually can't understand how he doesn't understand how Blink is good. I understand both sides of the argument, but I don't think there is one definitive answer. Goes in on Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is brain AFK. Ooh, is this a mistake? No, he's fine. Yo, purge the track, dude. Oh, slick, actually. Waiting before he got to the point where Bounty Hunter would just turn around in 360 no-scope track, maybe? I don't know, feels good, man. Shadowblade up on our Spirit Breaker. Cool, going in on OMG. Too slow with the abilities. Rain blinks in, pounces on the Bounty Hunter. That's actually a very important kill. Gunner spinning onto Rain. Rain still has Shadow Dance, though, looking to turn around and reinitiate. Blink Dagger cooling down right now. They still have Dust on OMG on his Invoker, but it wears off right then. Track movement speed helping him get to almost 522. Rocket Spam already coming out. Speedbreaker's in the Dire base. Inoki blinks in. Dagon's on the Windrunner. Rain taking a lot of damage. We see that ground damage really coming into effect, but it is not enough. Barely survives. Gonna have the pounce away. Blink still off cooldown.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
OMG trying to find the Spearbreaker who just Shadow Blades away, and are they gonna kill him? Dust? You... I guess he forgot. And yeah, they kill off the Bounty Hunter, actually, who TPs into all of them for some reason. OMG is trying to catch out 3 here. Does he have any spells? He has the Orchids, but no spells. This is why you don't go Midas. You've missed your peak so badly. And he's just running around slowing people like a tard. Thanking his lucky stars that Skywrath forgot his hotkey for his Dust. Dagon 3 already out. Fissure gonna land on WTF, who just like a boss goes in this. I guess he saw the Earthshaker.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Maybe he pathed this way. I wasn't paying attention. Gunner though, sensing that there's a lot of ultis missing from the Dire team. Ready team. Excuse me. Goes in for the tower. Has GG slash again off cooldown. But the rocket spam is here. He does have healing ward. Intelligently maxed that out. And yeah, we out, boys. So all in all, yeah,
Radiant's bottom tower
pretty big gain for the Radiant team. So Inoki on his Tinker going Hammerino Sandwich-erino. Blink Dagger is up on our Earthshaker now. Level 11 as well. Bounty Hunter still going for that Orchids. Why? Oh yeah. Oblivion Staff only goes to Orchids now. No, that's not the button I was going to hit this X. That is not the button I want to hit. Oh god, the Midas. Invoker. Oh, you are so weak feeling. Pourquoi, mes amis? Pourquoi, mes amis? Pourquoi? Yule's up on our Skywrath Mage. Finally has points in Ancient Seal. God damn it. Feels bad, man. I think the Dire team needs to try to do something involving Roche, probably. They have a Juggernaut. No Medallion of Courage up on anyone. That's something that the Bounty Hunter could have built. They do have Dire side advantage to Roche. It is good against the Skywrath Mage, especially. Maybe Medallion really quickly was the key to this game. He would have gotten a lot more kills really quickly if he got the Medallion, like very first, like Brown Boots in a Medallion, you know? Oh, Gunner's got baited so hard. Gets off the Omni Slash. Can he kill off anybody? No. The mech is used. This is Yeah, feels bad, man.
You never felt more shit, did you?
I think that was a 4-man smoke with one pushing the lane gank. Izinka? Does it show items used? It does, but not the smoke. Maybe they were just all invis. Well, they don't all have the ability to go invis. Self. Dust is popped, yet. So the Dire team will look to stall out this game as much as possible, I guess, but it doesn't really seem good for them. I don't know how they're going to deal with this Lark. Mr. Bad News gets caught out, spotted, and brought down. GG will play called by Gunner. The game is over, guys! It was a great game in this best-of-3 series, and we can move on to game 2. Tinker, meanwhile, kills off 2 heroes, blowing up the Windrunner, and also casually killing the Invoker with a rocket to the side. Our Bounty Hunter is like, God damn, I have 11 deaths. I regret my build. You really have committed to it, though, once you start with this shit. I'm telling you, at the point where he had Sobe Mask and
Dire's
a
middle
Robe of the
tower is
Magi, he
under
should have been
attack.
like, maybe I just go Earn Drums. Do things like cancel off Tinker's Blink with Earn. Feels good, man. Dagon 5 is up
Dire's
28
middle
minutes into the
tower
game.
is under
Tinker
attack.
casually sitting above everybody else in the
Dire's
network.
middle tower has fallen.
You only know play Tinker lol. Yeah, and you just picked Invoker. What's your point? You can't pick Invoker in this patch.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's my work. I like that.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Ah, man. There was a time that I used to play Tinker. I picked him like twice.
Dire's bottom
Then I was like,
tower
man,
has
this
fallen.
hero makes games really fucking boring. And in US East, everyone's a retard, so I just end up AFK farming because my team never fights. Or they fight in like the stupidest ways. This is a conversation I think everyone has
I'll
about
take
every
that.
teammate in every Dota game they've ever played that goes poorly. That they either don't know how to fight or they just don't. So maybe I'm the idiot, guys. You know, maybe. What do we got going on here? Anybody want to go for Roche? Let's check out some vision. Set some F buttons. So the Radiant team has pretty good vision, cutting off pretty much the entirety of the Dire jungle and also threatening their Ancients. This is actually really good vision. It's good for the suffocation tactic they want to do. They're not very good at going high ground. They don't have great physical damage, but they do just want to gain a very large gold advantage, and this is a good way to do it. On the Dire team, they kind of have similar vision, but it's a little bit more defensive. They can see when people are coming out of the jungle, and if they want to split push top, this is
Dire's
good.
top
A good
tower
defensive
is
ward, so
under
I like it.
attack.
Maybe this ward is better, but it's kind of dangerous to go that deep, so let's get back into this game. Oh, and they have this ward too. So charge in from a Spearbreaker gets cancelled by Selena Gomez's Shackle Shot. That is now on cooldown, though, for 8 seconds. Can they get anything off of this? No. Rocket Spam is
Dire's
coming
top
out, though.
tower has fallen.
Cancels the Blink Dagger of Earthshaker, and the tower is brought down. Dragon, meanwhile, kills off Spearbreaker, just gets in that ass. Invoker bursts down the Skywrath Mage. What is this positioning from the Radiant team? Mr. Bad News hits a sick Echo Slam onto 2. They bring down both the Slark and the Darkseid. The throws are real. What?
Tasted better.
Why was he here? With Skywrath? He baited his entire team in to die. Holy shit. What a fucking throw. Like, they killed the tower, and the Skywrath was here when the tower died. That's a terrible place to be. Like, it's really easy to siege, like, any tower, really, with Tinker, if you can get down a bunch of marches, and they did. They had a bunch of marches down around the tier 2 top. So all the team needs to do is stand underneath it and kill the tower and walk away. And maybe take a fight with, like, Slark initiating or Space Cow initiating. But Space Cow got his charge canceled. Slark, I don't think, was going in, and yeah, just... That's a fucking huge throw. Charge in onto Pharrell. Pharrell Dust, yep, used on the Spirit Breaker, by the Spirit Breaker on the Bounty Hunter, and the Bounty Hunter is blink forward from our Earthshaker. Juggernaut has a stealthy stealth through and TP in though. TP in though by our Tinker. Kills out the Windrunner. Needs to rearm. He gets bashed and he gets brought down. What are these throws? Godlike Streak. Taken down. Given to the Invoker. Rain popping his ultimate. Can they bring down the Invoker? They do manage to bring him down. Chasing down Mr. Bad News. Space Cow is here as well. Trying to hit some 17%. Does not need it. Gunner though. Ultimate cooling down in 1 second, but no mana, no wand. That's the TP out. Is gonna make it. The bash is real. Oh no. And the counter throws. Juggernaut buys back angrily. Even though all the lanes are in pretty good positioning. I guess he would inevitably have to buy back. Feels bad, man. You definitely wait though. You don't want this. You don't want the full brunt of the buyback time penalty to go on your next death. So okay. For some reason, people aren't pushing. Why is the Slark running away? I guess it's fine. They're gonna go Roche. Yeah, that's cool. That actually makes sense.
Much obliged.
Much obliged. The Cockney accent, guys. So Roche finally taking damage for the first time this game. He's kind of chilly, given the winter environment. Like, I turned on my in-game volume and I feel like it didn't actually change anything. That's kind of annoying. So as this fight breaks out, I'm gonna hit this button and do this. Is it better now? It's literally not going down. I don't understand. Whatever, I tried my best, guys. Bounty Hunter's gonna get brought down like a boss. Sorry, I just got really close to my mic and spoke very loudly. That's probably unkind. Rocket Spam is already coming out, showing off that they have wards in that area, but you know, who gives a fuck. Rain's going in on Mr. Bad News. That is a target he wants to bring down, and he does bring him down. Space Cow charges in on OMG, on his Invoker. Invoker taking some 17% bash, is gonna try to go stealth, but gets bashed again by the Slark. Is he gonna get brought down? Hit Q, no. Windrunner? The throw, where's the rest of the squad? I feel like when the fight starts, you go with your Slark. Maybe they were killing somebody else. But Juggernaut gets brought down. And Invoker. Yo, you gotta keep going, dude. Juggernaut's just out. He's salt. Alright, every ultimate expended except for Skywrath Mages. And Echo Salami, actually. So the Dire team can actually still defend. Juggernaut is just done. He's gotta make a statement by disconnecting, but not actually disconnecting.
What surge is this?
What are they doing? Yes, the Skywrath Mage Darkseer legendary Roshan combo. Honestly deserved. What the fuck is going on?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Hands in the air, hands on my face. What the fuck? What face?
Dire's bottom
Forehead.
tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Try hard or something. PogChamp. Well, that was the stupidest shit. So yeah, 10k gold lead for the Radiant team, but with shit like that happening, Juggernaut reconnects. He's pouted long enough. Probably was sitting there at his computer knowing his death timer, like, oh, come back right beforehand. Or he actually just had internet issues. Pharrell gets brought down, Spearbreaker doing his job, assassinating some bounty skaters who go no HP builds. But he gets brought down in exchange. Tinker understanding that, yeah, they probably have vision there. I'm not gonna go there. And he doesn't. Ghost Scepter up on the Tinker as well already. I was gonna say maybe Juggernaut buys a Blink Dagger and tries to kill the Tinker, but yeah, no. That time has passed. And it's really not good against Tinker. At any moment he can just buy a Ghost Scepter. What do we have? Windrunner going for a BKB. I guess it's necessary. I don't know if that's the build, though. Everybody's just building BKBs. Bounty Hunter building a Vlad's. Like, see, that would make sense. You could have gone, like, Urn, Drums, Vlad's, Medallion.
I'll take that.
Things
as
like that.
tribute.
Think how quickly they could have taken Roshan. But no, we had to go Orchids. Feels bad, man. Things come out onto Rain. Pings out. Where the Earthshaker was. The game is so quiet now. So, like, to me, the game is, like, quiet, but, like, on the recording, it doesn't change at all. I'm probably just an idiot. It's weird. So, Blink Dunk coming out. The Windrunner kills off the Spirit Breaker. Windranger also kills off the Tinker of all heroes. Why was he in so far? And Invoker kills off Slark. I swear these fights aren't difficult to take. I guess Slark got Orchids. I guess the double Orchids paid off. Why don't you just buy a BKB on Slark and end the game? Maybe you don't even need a BKB if you can just hit Q well. Alright, alright. Feels bad. Suddenly massive throw. Okay. Invoker level 22. Combo being used misses the Tinker. I don't know what the plan was. But they're gonna back off. They try to go for a pick, push the tower a little bit, realize that fuck this, and got the hell out. So we have the Abyssal Blade on Juggernaut. I guess there's a lot of heroes running into his face, but I don't know. Maybe you still go Blink. He is the tanky frontline hero, though. Maybe you go Scotty. Just try to survive. Or BKB. BKB is probably the most important, since Tinker Laser kind of owns him after GG Slash is used. Tinker going in onto Selena Gomez. If you're ready, come and get it, Tinker. He was ready. I think he was ready. Oh, I'm so popular. What's happening? That would give me a pity sigh. Thank you, text. See, it's fun when you're casting. You can just say whatever out of context. And to me, it's funny, kind of, not really, but, you know, it's whimsical. So nobody knows what I'm talking about. Alright, Skywrath Mage going for an axe? ¿Por qué? Does he need to get off multiple ultis? Like, it's 800 mana. That's his entire mana pool to use it twice. No, don't go Ags, guys. Just don't go Ags on Skywrath unless you're a core and have like a Bloodstone and an Octarine core and like a Hex. Then maybe you can go Ags. I mean, think of it this way. If he ultis twice and the other people just BKB, then he's used his entire mana pool. And it's countered by an item that costs less than an axe. Is that a good idea? Like, they don't have stuns to lock people down to stop them from BKBing, except for Spirit Breaker. So, you know, with that, sure, great. But it also gets countered by Glimmer Cape. It just feels bad, man. Invoker hitting some buttons, going in onto Focus. Focus gets his mana burned? No? Maybe? Yes? No? Rip. Gem! Blink forward on JD. I'm trying to get the gem, but he should know he's dead. Rain is here, though, and here's Tinker. They're going to turn around onto OMG on his Invoker. Tinker does kill off the Bounty Hunter. Omni Slash is being used on Rain. Pops his ultimate. Juggernaut. Getting people to spinny spins. Spearbreaker is zoning out the AoE damaging heroes so that his Slark can heal. He's going to kill off one. Meanwhile, Juggernaut's chasing everybody else away, except for Slark, who's turned back around, almost already full heal, brings forward onto OMG. Gets the pounce off. Ghostwalk is cooling down. 8 seconds. The Deafening Blast is going to actually keep him alive. No, the rocket does clean him up. Rain continues to chase onto Selena Gomez, pinging her out. Links forward. Tinker also BOTing in. Rearming. Buyback from the Invoker. Juggernaut TPing back in. There's no ultimate on our Slark. He does manage to get away. Our Tinker, though, gets off the Ghost Scepter, and we're just going to TP out Ghost Scepter. Okay, you're fine. Blink. Hey, Lamau. Okay. Okay. She cold snaps up a creep. Actually gets the last hit with it, I hope. Slark is out of here. Yeah, that's how fights should be going. Pretty much all game. Oh my god, my mic is so loud now. What is happening? I don't even know, guys. Everybody's drunk. My mic's drunk. The in-game sound's drunk. OBS is drunk. So Bounty Hunter finally has his second item and his 17th death. Anuki scouts him out. Yeah. E-Blade is now finished. Hex should be next, and on Hex the game ends. Honestly, if they built a Hex like ever before this game just fucking ends. The only reason anybody has any kills is because this Tinker went this build, actually. I feel like if you hard disable the Juggernaut and just kill him first, or maybe the Invoker just gets destroyed. Earthshaker also brought down by Slark. Juggernaut uses his spin. 10-second cooldown. Now, Inoki though gets... Oh, can he E-Blade himself? He does not. He gets Shackle Shot and brought down. I think he gets bashed during the Omni Slash, which is why he cannot E-Blade himself. A little bit of a throw there. This is why we don't go into the enemy base. That one disable, guys. Well, what am I saying? The other team has one disable. One of the disables, guys. Haiti? Hattie? Yo, rude. Kappa. I wonder how that word actually like functions in Europe. Because that originated in America and it has a lot of, you know, inflammatory meanings, like backgrounds, like social implications to saying that. I wonder how that functions in Europe. You know, it's the same between any culture, right? Certain things that are very insulting, very taboo, aren't in others. Just curious. It's been a minute since I've been in the other side of the pond. Juggernaut just gets blown up, wastes spin, wastes his ultimate as well. They're gonna, he has to buy back. They're gonna also kill the Bounty Hunter. Trying to chase on Selena Gomez. She has no chance to survive. The pounds at the max range is gonna land. Fissure though also comes out. Selena Gomez gets brought down though. Invoker now is out. Alright, Dire Team. Some Attack on Titan shit right here. The fight begins. Slark gonna get full combo Meteor, but BKB is popped. GG Slash comes out. Can he get off the, his ultimate? He does manage to get off the ultimate. Pounces the Invoker. Tinker maybe a little bit too far in again. No, he's gonna be fine. OMG is gonna survive this though. Gunner zoning a little bit. Healing ward cooling down in 7 seconds. He should look to back off. Nice Fissure, probably saving his life and thus the game, if this game were to continue. Sunstrike Harass onto Rain. They're going to bring down the Tier 3 tower. This is actually the first Tier 3 tower of the game. Really.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
And they're going to back off. Why?
Thanks for that.
They're not backing off fully. Yeah, I see. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Scarith Mage is smoked for some reason. Well, tracked. I don't think you leave when Juggernaut had to buy back. I mean, well, at least you come back immediately. And that is exactly what they do. They blow up the Invoker. Actually, an incredibly important kill. No buyback. Let's do this. Because this is all that matters now. For the Dire team, at least. And since them losing a fight means they lose the game. And them having no buyback status makes the fights incredibly hard. Soroctic does miss focus, throws on the zoning wall. Rain, though, taking some damage from Gunnar. Gunnar, though, taking some damage from Scarith Mage. The huge dunk onto 3 here is going to be on Rain before he gets off his ultimate. He manages to run away with his ultimate. What the fuck also survives? Everybody lives on the Radiant team. That's actually a huge, huge blow for the Dire team using Echo Salami not getting killed. But they do manage to kill the Scarith Mage. Juggernaut is chasing. Link for Bad News tries to get off the Enchant Totem. Spinning onto Inoki. Inoki getting bashed. And the Shackle Shot is there. Ultimate coming out from our Spirit Breaker, but the Healing Ward is doing some good work. Ultimate also coming out from our Juggernaut. It's going to kill off nobody, but he just managed to right-click down one. Earthshaker kills off the Slark.
You're no great shakes.
They're chasing down onto the Darkseid. Darkseid gets caught out. No bashes. They're going to look to keep chasing. They're going the wrong way. He blinks out. Has no TP. TP in, actually, from our Tinker. Tinker going to turn around onto Mr. Bad News. Mr. Bad News, no mana. Why is he chasing? He had Magic Wand. Link forward, Gunner. Mantis off.
Juggernaut!
The E-Blade spins, blinks, is out. He does finally get the Blink Dagger. Cool. Alright. Alright. So we're back to a 15k gold lead for the Radiant team. This game should be completely unlosable. They get Roshan, they walk at the base, they end the game. Right? You just put it on Slark, win the game. Or on Tinker, whoever the fuck you think's gonna die. Just slam down some marches. Click the shit out of some buildings with Slark. He takes any damage, you just back off with Slark. He full regens. Do they have any Force Staffs? They have E-Blades. That's probably actually enough to make Slark unkillable. They can just sit there and slowly club the base. Either ping out Roche, ping out the Dia rune. Slark taking his time reviving the Slacker. And why do you have this item?
Double damage.
Why does she have this item?
Dominating.
Juggernaut's dead. How? Pushing top lane, Spirit Breaker charges. Ooh, as the last creep dies too, what a baller. Goodbye, Juggernaut. Did they actually manage to burst him down in that much time? Holy shit. Oh my god.
Get away from the beam.
Holy shit. That's some damage right there. Fro getting chased down. Another blink forward. TP in from our Tinker. Good play combinations with the Tinker and the rest of his team. The Tinker plus Spirit Breaker is actually really cool. Spirit Breaker plus Darkseer is really cool. Darkseer plus Tinker is very cool. Tinker plus Slark is cool. Darkseer plus Slark is cool. I like it. It's very cancerous, though. If I was playing against this, I'd be really, really mad. Because, again, US East, nobody actually understands how to make drafts. So nobody understands how to play against organized combinations of heroes. So
Dire's
would
middle
feel bad,
tower
man.
is under attack.
And there goes our Lincolns. Good item. We didn't need damage to kill off these impossible to kill heroes. We needed a Lincoln's. Link for Mr. Baden is gonna get bashed by the charging Spirit Breaker, but BKB is used. He manages to bring down the Darkseer, who goes in way too far. Focus the building, squad!
Barracks are under attack.
Mid melee
Dire's
barracks
middle
is
barracks
brought
has
down.
fallen.
Our Slark making some bad decisions. Gonna blink forward. Oh my god.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
If you got a BKB with 9 seconds on it, just fucking use it and win the game, man. Oh, if he had Shadow Dance up that whole time too. He had seconds to use either one. He did. He had like half of seconds to use them. Oh my god. Well, that should have been the game. There's no Juggernaut. The only damage-dealing hero was a Windrunner with no damage items and an Earthshaker with a BKB. Tinker kills off the Bounty Hunter, meanwhile. Has a Hex finished as well. This game is truly unlosable. Unless they keep doing stupid-ass shit like they're doing. So, they're probably gonna lose. No, keep blinking away, dropping some Marcharinos. I guess now that there's a Hex, the Lincolns has some purposes, because you can put it on Juggernaut. That actually does make sense, okay. If this is the reason why you bought a Lincolns, sure. Because you know a Hex is coming out, and you absolutely need that to save him. That does make some sense. With decent coordination, though, from the Radiant team, the Lincolns will do nothing. Ah. Roche has been up this entire time. Imagine if they killed Roche and then went and did that. Slark could yellow feed, would come back to life, and the game would end. But no, we're not Roche killers. We're just A-clicking bases. Not Roche killers this day. Charge ahead onto whom? No one. Invoker is in. What? Why do the dumbest players play mid? You know? He just ran in there. I know he's trying to ward, but like... What the fuck, man? Selena is having a BKB. Running away. Lincoln's does dodge the one ability that goes through BKB. Forward ultimate coming down from our Juggernaut. No, does not manage to chain stun up to the Darkseer, who's going to survive. Bounty Hunter kills off the Darkseer, though. Scarlet Mage getting killed by the Juggernaut. Juggernaut buys back. Actually, Scarlet killing the Juggernaut, who has to buy back. Rain, just go regen, dude. Link forward into spin by our Juggernaut player. Pitcher's going to land onto what the fuck. Do they have vision? They do somehow have vision. They do up here. Keep going on to Rain. Rain is running right. The dunk comes down from Mr. Bad News. A beautiful dunk. Actually going to bring down Slark. Oh my god. This is why you just run away, dude. It could have been... Ah! If he had any more health than that, he would have lived. If he had any! Like a half a second more regen on Slark, I think he lives. Oh, or if they just went and killed Roche! Again, the game ends. Again, Juggernaut has no buyback. Oh, feels bad, man. Oh, they had a gem on Earthshaker. That's how they saw him. Juggernaut cannot handle the stress of the situation. He's just fucking out. Oh no, I showed the length of the game, guys. What have I done? Yes, the game continues. Craigasm. Selena Gomez finally having a damage item. Who did she kill? Somebody. Let's look at this. Wow! That actually isn't that much of a change. What? Okay. Okay. It's not bad. Ça va? So the mountain is slowly being chiseled away at once more. Tornado gonna come out onto Inoki, who just hexes up the Invoker.
Should have taken up science, Invoker. Magic's long-term prospects are
Like,
dim.
what's his plan? You know, he didn't even get off his orchids. Even if he did, the Tinker still lives. What's his plan, man? Ooh, refresher orb on the Dunk Master. Yeah, that's pretty important. You can definitely kill off the Slark. So this is what happens when you throw, guys. When you don't just take Roche and end the game nice and easily, is that the enemies suddenly have refresher orbs on their fucking Earthshaker. And a blade mail on Bounty Hunter. Yeah, that's alright. I'm sure Ghost Scepter or Force Staff is still good this game. They have one Force Staff. Okay. There's not a single Glimmer Cape in this game, is there? Pharrell. 23 deaths. Oh, but the Blink Forward ultimate coming out from our...
Failure, soldier. Bye.
Surgical.
Our Juggernaut kills off the Tinker. Cannot get off his E-Blade in time. Oh, imagine if this guy didn't have an Ags and he had a Glimmer Cape.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
He could be being used by Selena Gomez. Rain, though.
You think you caught me?
Just like...
Dire's
Why don't they just fight as a team? Buyback from our Tinker. They managed to kill off the Windrunner. BKB being used by Rain. Charge forward by what the fuck? Here comes our Tinker getting deafening blasted though, taking some damage. Is he gonna get brought down? Blink Forward has Hex still on cooldown. Hex is not the target he wants to Hex. Tries to run away. Sick buyback, bro.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
We still have no. That's only one dunk. I think that was the second dunk by Earthshaker. That's why Tinker died. It's like no dunk on Earthshaker, buyback, and then gets caught up by it because didn't check items, which is hard. They do get tower racks though, so worth probably. No reason to buy back on the Tinker though. That is really bad. Does that not have buyback for 6 minutes now? Slarkarino? Buyback Areno. Need gold Areno. A butterfly. Okay. That's actually probably very good. Everybody's almost 6 slotted on the other team. They don't really have space for MKBs, so. Sure.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So the annoying thing about being a Slark in this game is you need to worry about Earthshaker. Fissures coming out from the fog, chain stunning you before you can get off your dark pack. You know? I was gonna say he wants to try to be like pressuring their base, but Earthshaker, man. Spooky skeletons. Now if Slark can kill Earthshaker, this game gets pretty fucking easy mode. No blink on Windrunner. We do have this Orchids on Bounty Hunter, which is pretty annoying, but we have a BKB on Slark, so who cares? So the Slark can definitely be playing a lot more aggressive. He sees the Earthshaker is mid. Go hit top lane. Go. Lavai. He's positioning himself to do so. Good. His team has no vision on the entire map, though. I guess it's because they fed the gem. Yeah. Blink Forward Hex on OMG. Yeah. Yeah. Uses the Abyssal Blade, though. But they get the gem back if they choose to pick it up. Our Spearbreaker trying to go in on the Windrunner, who we should turn around on right now. She used Windrun.
Dire's middle
Oh, she
tower
has,
is under
yeah.
attack.
Well, that was depressing. And Tinker's dead. Fuck. And Slark's dead.
Your ignorance ensure your demise.
They really can't fight without the Darkseer. Like, the Darkseer's just never there. And I don't know if it's his fault. I think these three probably know each other or some shit, and they just keep doing yellow stuff. You kind of need the Darkseer. Shaker hate. I think the Shaker's just trying to win the game, you know? Playing some dotes. And again, our Darkseer has no TP because he seems to never have a TP. I don't know, man. Okay. 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 What a boss. Our Scarlet Mage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
With the axe, not really doing anything, as we can see. Really doesn't do anything. Like,
Radiant's
axe is the
middle
kind of
tower
item
is
that
under attack.
you may get kills, but they're kills your team would have gotten
Radiant
anyways,
structures
even
are
if you didn't have an
fortified.
axe. It's like the item that, like, if you're ahead, it doesn't really do it. Like, it's only good if you're
Radiant's
ahead,
middle
and
tower
if you're
has
ahead,
fallen.
it doesn't make any difference anyways. You know what I mean?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
There's a lot of items that would be better. Blinks does not get off the Abyssal Blade. Probably a good idea to not use it, but Focus comes in with no HP and just gets brought down. But he gets off the wall combination.
Radiant's
Gets
middle
off an illusion of the Juggernaut. But all the illusions are killed. The fuck gets his ultimate cancel, but he gets a 3-man ultimate. Ooh! But here comes the GG slash coming out from our Juggernaut. Tanked though by our Darkseer, using his E-Blade. Dunk being used by Bad News. Double Dunk being used kind of frantically. Are they going to manage to kill off Rain? The Hex comes out. Can they kill him in time? BKB is used. Ultimate is used as well. Turns around. Goes on the Invoker. Runs away. I think you stay and fight, dude. Scarlet Mage kills off the Urshiker, who buys back immediately. Radiant team is chasing forward. They manage to catch out Gunnar. They bring him down. Okay. Feels good, man.
I'm building a future without you.
I guess I can't criticize our Slark player for playing a little bit more safe. And it works out. They kill the Juggernaut. He buys back a Gurn. They have Blink, Chain Hex, and mass BKBs. The enemy team has no abilities that go through BKB, except for, like, Focus Fire, but, you know. Mass BKBs. Tinker should have bought a BKB, like, ages ago, honestly. You know? Imagine if Tinker had a BKB in these fights. You just BKB, Blink, Hex the Juggernaut, and you kill the Juggernaut. Darkseer, like, E-Blades the Windrunner, and the game ends. Well, she has a BKB now. But, like, forever ago, you know, when she didn't have a Link and so she didn't have a BKB. Windrunner kills off the Slug. Alright, what the fuck? Hold up. Weed him, boys. So Slug blinks forward, goes in on the. Oh my god, he actually gets Lotus Orb and gets brought down because of it. That's hilarious.
I'm fantastic.
Oh, but a huge Darkseer ultimate comes out. Windrunner is gonna survive though. Juggernaut is chasing forward. BKB is used. JDM gonna survive. What the fuck? Uses his ultimate onto Gunnar. Gunnar gets hexed up, getting brought down by Inoki though. But the Lotus Orb doing so much damage. Is he gonna survive? He doesn't manage to survive for now. Pharrell is chasing. Selena Gomez taking some damage. Looking like he's going to force away. Does manage to get away. Got some attack on Titan again. Trying to outrun the balls. Focus gets brought down by a dunk coming here from Bad News. What the fuck? Also gets brought down by the ultimate
You've been shot.
from Windrunner. Focus fire. Those are the words. Meanwhile, Slark hits some creeps. Tinker heals. The Raxes survive. Alright, we got a game. So Windrunner now is doing damage. Invoker is still feeding, but, you know, like, has other targets that have to be focused. Ooh, that's actually really slick. It's a combination. They're going to bring on the Tinker. Oh, Blink. Oh, no. The misclick. Tinker stops for a second, gets back into Blade Spin range. Oh, feels bad, man. The arrow comes out from Mr. Bad News. Get in this ass specifically. Hashtag, why am I saying the things that Summit say? That Summit says. Because reasons, guys. So, yeah, they're going to A-click down mid. Buybacks come out from our Tinker. Slark is still alive. Are there buybacks on anybody else? No, everything says no. Look at all this red. Smooth drag. Look how cool that looks.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Radiant's middle box is gonna get brought down. Slam by our Juggernaut. Can he rotate to other lanes? No, there are tier 2 still alive. 65 minutes in the game. This is how terrible this game has been for the Dire team and how easily this game should have been won by the Radiant team like 35 minutes ago. Let's look. 35 minutes ago. Wow, 10k gold lead. Oh, God. 10k gold when each team had like 20k gold. most. They really want to kill this illusion. That's very obviously an illusion. Link forward, Hex being used onto OMG does get brought down. Like, look at this ganking potential. The Dire team legitimately cannot leave their base unless they are as 5.
Gold for me.
They're just standing in their bases of bald and just watching the Radiant team feed themselves to them. It's really funny. Like, look at this bounty hunter. He has 24 deaths. 24. Invoker has 16. Butterfly now finished on our Schlark. Slark's going to run in and slam his BKB and just kill the fuck out of this tower. Just do it. Just run in. Just walk in and hit it. You can BKB, and then you can ulti. That's 9 seconds of slaps giving. Just ulti. Oh my god, he just didn't ulti. Okay, Invoker buys back in the game. Winner no kill off Slark. Nice dunk being used by our Echo Salami Master. They're going to try to kill off our Space Guy, who somehow doesn't get hit by the dunk. That's weird. Inoki is in the fight, though, as well. Just running away, though. JDM gets brought down. Walks in too far. Again, the Ags. Look how good it is. Inoki. Like, the Ags says it doesn't help in the way you need to help your team. Meanwhile, Tinker is split pushing top. And Invoker does kill off Spearbreaker bot. Yeah! Slark! You have all these instant buttons that you could be hitting. And you just hit none of them. Every time. Like he's clicking, obviously, because his hero moves when he gets a second to move. But just, like, spam R. And Focus dies, dropping the gem.
Is under attack.
Actually very big. Buyback from Windrunner, getting brought down by our Tinker. Tinker, does it turn around? Gonna get out of here. He does get out of here. And look who's alive again. That could have been killed before this fight. Wow. So this is the same across the board. 4.5k NA, 4.5k EU. Nobody kills Roshan when they should. Holy shit. Tinker gets Orchids, and we see how good an Orchids is against Tinker. If he's
Radiant's
decent.
bottom tower is under
So then again,
attack.
showing a backdoor tower, gonna back off, wait for creeps to come in. The fuck? Did you see that? She was... I guess it's the bow. That... Look at her stance. It's so weird. Is that a replay bug? That has to be a
Radiant's
replay bug.
top tower is under attack.
Alright, second tier 2 tower brought down. Top
Radiant's
tier 2
bottom
taking some
tower
damage.
has
I
fallen.
think you BOT up there and kill
Radiant's
that.
top
And...
tower is under
Or you just take the
attack.
fight. Oh, JDM's gonna get brought down by a power shot. Almost saved by the E-Blade. So no Skyrush Mage in this fight. Darkseer, though, coming back to life. Where is this Darkseer's items?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant
going
structures
on?
are fortified.
How is it hard to get items as Darkseer? Charge for him. His farm must be being taken by his team. Vacuum lands on a couple wall. It's actually pretty nice, weirdly positioned, but it does land on a few. Gunner's gonna kill off Focus, but he has done his job. No E-Blade being used by Tinker onto his friend to save him. Dunk being used on what the fuck he gets brought down, but none of this is being used on the Slark or the Tinker, so maybe it's okay. But the Rax, BKB being used by our Juggernaut, understanding that if he just hits the buildings while magic immune, he cannot die. Something the other team can learn from. So that's the second Rax now down. They're rotating around, looking for the base. Blink forward on a Focus who had just popped back. He's gonna get clicked down, but no, Dagon taking Juggernaut very low. Spins, tries to run away, is gonna maybe get out, does manage to get away, but fight continues. Mr. Bad News taking a lot of damage. Fisher's gonna land. Focus taking some more damage. Urshikar's gonna get brought down, but traded for the Darkseer. Oh, can the Spearbreaker survive? Oh, the power shot is gonna miss, actually. The creep's taking a lot of damage. Oh, the Sunstrike, it's gonna be enough. Runner does manage to kill off Slark, though, of all heroes. That's actually really huge. No buyback on him. Buyback, though, up on our Juggernaut. Invoker already in the fight. We have a replay bug. Nah, he was actually
Radiant's
invincible.
middle tower is
They're gonna
under
keep
attack.
fighting. Everyone's dead on the Dire team. Or on the Radiant team, what do I say? Everyone's alive on the Dire team. The game is just...
Radiant's middle tower
Tinker has to kill everybody. Does a good job onto the Juggernaut, but the BP is already off cooldown again. Also being used by JDM, not enough. Gets bursted down.
Radiant's middle
Damn,
tower is
if only
under
you had
attack.
real items. Just gonna keep flaming this Skywrath Mage because of reasons. And
Radiant's middle
Tier 4
tower
tower,
has fallen.
second one is down. Tinker's still alive though. Rocket spam is
Radiant's
real.
ancient is
Juggernaut
under
healing
attack.
ward, cooling down 11 seconds. He's waiting patiently. Ace is being used onto Syndegoma's Hex. E-Blade also. Link forward though by our Juggernaut. They're gonna Orchids up the Tinker. They're gonna Abyssal Blade. They're gonna bring him down. Any buybacks? No. Whip, yeah.
Dire victory.
Honestly, easiest game I've ever seen in my life. So about that throw, Tinker noob. Really, it was the Slark, honestly. USA #1. I mean, everyone knows that. Honestly, report Slark for idiot nerd. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed the game, my friends and scholars, please feel free to, click the subscribe button. Do whatever you want to support me in my endeavors to probably not make a career out of this in any way. But it's nice to see that people enjoy them, so I keep making these videos. If you want to actually request me specifically to cast a game that you're like, damn, that was sick, that idiot caster that kind of just flames everybody, he would be great at casting this, you can message me on Reddit, on Steam, on pretty much just those two are the best options, on YouTube. That's my name. My name is RMZD on Reddit. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good day after this. Have a great day. Have a superb day. I'm going to go upload this and eat some oatmeal. Be jealous. I know. All right, so yeah, everybody have a good day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.